Oh my gosh. Look how buttery and cheesy this is. Oh my goodness.
What's up everyone? I'm Chris, behind the camera Steph, and we are hungry to travel. There's a really popular dish here in the Ajara region, and it can be found at a lot of different restaurants and people's homes here in Batumi. Burano is ultimately stringy white cheese mixed with melted butter and sometimes referred to as Georgian fondue. Sounds amazing, right? I know. So there's a couple of different varieties of Burano, and the more modern versions have different ingredients in it. So it's finally stopped snowing and raining here in Batumi, so we're gonna go off today to try a couple of different varieties of Burano and see which one takes the cake. One thing is for sure, Georgians love their dairy. And so do we. Come on.
We're almost at our first restaurant, Batu Marani, where we're going to be trying the traditional version of burrito, as well as a tomato, cucumber, and walnut salad. That's supposed to be the perfect accompaniment to it, as well as one of the most loved salads in Georgia. We're pretty excited and pretty hungry. We've got ourselves a tarragon lemonade, which is super popular here in Georgia and has a really interesting flavor. So the coolest thing about the tarragon drink has to be the color. I feel like I'm drinking a potion or something like that. It is so cool. You can smell that kind of like licorice flavor. You know what? I'm not always a massive fan of black licorice, like that licorice, again, tarragon kind of flavor, but it's nice. It's really, really subtle, nice and fizzy. So I can see why people love this so much here. Everything has arrived now. We've got our amazing, cheesy, absolutely swimming in butter burrito. Oh my gosh. There's so much cheese here. Oh, it's piping hot in this guy right here. So you can see, I think they put the cheese in and then like just pour all the butter on it afterwards. So you can see it just makes it, oh my gosh, so melty and oh my gosh, amazing looking. Oh my gosh. So it tastes exactly how you'd think it would. It's just straight up cheese and butter. Really, really salty. So I think it is more of the Soguni cheese, but it actually has a bit of almost like a smoky flavor to it. So I think that might be the Ajarian braided cheese, which we actually haven't tried before. So it tastes different than just the Soguni, which is more of almost like a mozzarella. Let me try it with some bread, because it seems like the responsible thing to do than just eat a whole bowl of cheese and butter. So I'm just gonna dip it in the butter here first though, because oh my gosh, look at that. Just straight up bread dipped in butter. That's nice because it's the butter flavor but has that salty, smoky flavor of the cheese as well. Oh my goodness. I'm glad there's two of us to eat this, because this would be really, really rich for one person. Okay, I'm gonna try this salad to go with it, and I can see why it's recommended or people love the salad with it, because this is such a heavy dish, so rich that you need something like this, vegetables, something nice and fresh to go with it. So I'm just gonna go for this big cucumber here. Really, really fresh. Really nice with the walnut on it. Similar walnut paste, I think, to a lot of other Georgian dishes, but it's really, really light. It's almost a bit like a salad dressing, to be honest, but not a salad dressing at all. This is really, really nice and refreshing. Perfect to go with it. That walnut paste is so good.
Super high cholesterol meal. Good to keep us nice and fat for the winter and cold weather here in Batumi.
Loving this tarragon drink. Price-wise, the Burrano was 10 Georgian lari, the cucumber tomato walnut salad was 7, the bread was 1, and so everything together with the lemonade was 22.5 Georgian lari, which is about $9 Canadian or $7 USD. Now that we've finished trying the traditional version of Burrano, we're gonna go off and try a more modern take on the dish and see how they differ.
So we're almost at the second restaurant we're going to, Kinklis Gimo, where we're going to be trying another Burrano, but this one is less traditional. It's a more modern take on Burrano where there's an egg added to it, so we'll see how that tastes. And we're also going to be trying Chirbuli, which is an egg dish in spicy sauce that has a Middle Eastern influence. So eggs, count me in. So we're at Kinklis Gimo now, and we've ordered all our dishes, and they also had homemade white wine on the menu. And since we've been in Georgia, we haven't really had a lot of white wine. We've had a lot of red, but not a whole ton of white. So we thought we'd get a liter of homemade white wine for 7 Georgian lari, which is about $3 Canadian or $2 USD, actually less than that. So let's give it a try. Smells good. Ooh, it's really dry actually. It's not that sweet, this one. So, a dry white wine. That's really, really nice. For 7 Georgian lari, for a liter of wine, you really can't go wrong, and we just had to. Our egg Burrano and our Chirbuli both came, and they're both huge. And they both came in this kind of clay pot as well, and oh my god, smells amazing. They're both sizzling, and especially this Burrano, it looks, I mean, just cheesy, eggy, just so good. Oh, it smells like so baked. It almost smells like a baked, like a baked pie. It's all crispy on the top. It's charred, the beautiful like egg char, I think, and yeah. It's definitely different than the other Burrano because it's more like an omelet almost. It's like a big egg omelet almost because it's not stringy at all. You can see the bottom there. It's almost like an omelet there. So I'm really interested to taste how this is. Wow. So way different consistency than the other Burrano we had. So as you can see, it's definitely way more egg based, so it honestly looks like an omelet. Wow, it tastes like a cheesy egg omelet. And you can see on my spoon here, there's like a pool of butter that's just kind of left over from that bite I took. So yeah, nice buttery egg flavor. Wow, much different than the other Burrano. I'm not gonna lie, I think I like this one better because, yeah, the mix of the cheese, so that there's definitely cheese taste to it. It's not like stringy cheese though, so it's almost like an omelet where it's baked into the egg. That's really, really tasty. Yeah, I think I like this Burrano better than the traditional one for sure. Wow, you can see all the butter in the bottom of the pot there. And if you see here too, like just touching the top with my spoon here. It's just oozing with butter. If you are a cheese lover, if you are a butter lover, and especially if you're an egg lover like me, this is the Burano for you.
We have here our Trou Brûlée, which smells delicious and looks amazing. There's so much color on there. And it's chicken, but like, I think like there's eggs in here too. So like, this is an egg. Oh, I thought that was a piece of chicken. This is definitely an egg. It looks like a drumstick. Oh, that's hot. Mmm. Oh wow, that is packed with flavor. It's really quite spicy actually. You can see there's obviously like chili peppers in there. Oh yeah, it really gets you at the back of the throat actually. It almost has like a spicy salsa kind of flavor to it, the different vegetables and spices that they have in there, but it really is quite spicy. So let's cut open one of these eggs here. So they look like they've been poached. Oh yeah. So they're fairly cooked through, more like I guess like a medium to like a hard poached. Mmm, that's really, really nice with the eggs. This is so tasty, so flavorful. You can definitely taste the Middle Eastern influence. And I believe this one has walnuts in it as well. So there's a pretty similar Middle Eastern dish to this one, except it would be blasphemy to use walnuts in theirs, but as with most of the Georgian food, they've got to have walnuts. So it adds that extra dimension to it with having those walnuts in there as well, which is really, really nice. Oh, this is such a good dish.
Those are some good eggs. Both the egg Burano and the egg Trou Brûlée were both 12 Georgian lari each, so together with this big jug of white wine, it all cost 31 Georgian lari, which is about $13 Canadian or $10 USD. Today's battle of the Burano was amazing. Trying the traditional Burano versus the egg Burano was really, really nice. They were a little similar, but really quite different. The traditional Burano was just really pure cheese and butter, whereas the egg Burano was really a lot lighter with the egg added to it, and I can see why that's like the more modern version and people like eat that more because it is a lot lighter. It's not as rich as the traditional one and heavy. And it was also nice trying the Trou Brûlée, which is another Ajarian dish here in the Ajarian region. So eggs, cheese, butter. It was a good day.
We hope you've enjoyed our video trying some different versions of Burano here in the Ajara region. If you have, please like our video and give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment if you've got the time. It's always so nice to hear from you. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more awesome videos like this one. We're hungry to travel, and we'll see you next meal.